You see, the world is changing fast, and the great powers are also going in directions which are not in tune with the long history of the world. If you read the Greek and Roman histories, you will see how mankind had evolved and how civilizations have come to be understood by the great societies. I am today inclined to speak about Ireland among other countries because there is a news in a detailed way about how the Northern Ireland, which is part of United Kingdom, wants to get its independence. Those who know Indian history may know how the first Irish great leader, Annie Besant, came to India and founded the Home Rule League. The Home Rule was the philosophy of the Indian National Congress also, till the great leaders like Gopal Krishna Gokhale were alive. And so, even the founding of the Indian National Congress, many today may not know this generation, had its origins in Chennai in 73 or so. There was a theosophical meeting to which all India leaders had come from northwestern frontier to Kanyakumari, and they all met as part of their deliberations in a building today identified near the Mylapore tank, and they thought of founding a political movement to bring the Indian people together, to wake them to the freedom that was due to India. It was history. And I personally have an interest in Ireland because when I was at Oxford, I went to Ireland. From the northern part of the Ireland, Belfast, I travelled to Dublin, where you may not believe if I say so, I had the great opportunity of meeting the then President of Ireland, Eamon de Valera. He was kind enough to invite me as a young student from Oxford and from India and talk to me at length about Irish freedom struggle. And you all know he was the leader of the armed Sinn Féin party, and it was a custom in Ireland. Those who are elected will take their pledge at Westminster, and in 1922 or so, the Sinn Féin party refused to go to Westminster and took the pledge for freedom in Dublin. That led to so many complications, and even Eamon de Valera was on a trial and was to be hanged, escaped on a technical ground, and he went on to lead the Irish people. Ireland got freedom in 1922, while the leaders associated with that freedom struggle were one of the inspired person was Annie Besant, who later coming to India founded the Theosophical Party and also the Home Rule League. The Home Rule League was the predecessor of the Indian National Congress, of which even Pandit Nehru and Jinnah were secretaries. And why I say this, the Congress party today may be weak and divided, but I am of terrible confidence that Indian National Congress can never go away. It had been associated with the history of India, modern history of India, and as such, it will continue to serve the original purpose of awakening the Indian people. Today, we need such efforts, new efforts, of course, new doctrines any political movement cannot survive without a fundamental political doctrine about which I am talking so long, so many places, and I will continue to do so. And we, as a modern nation, must join with the modern currents of the world affairs, and we have to search for a new political doctrine, and that only will survive and sustain the great freedom struggle for which many had sacrificed their lives. Thank you.